Hey everyone, checking in on GRNH, the marijuana sector penny stock here. So, very nice consolidation. This was my favorite chart heading into this week, and I was a bit late to the game, admittedly, into the sector on this move. I had played it for many years. If you saw my video I put out over the weekend, giving my feedback on those experiences, but I really liked the daily and weekly setup here. Technically speaking, I don't know anything about the specifics fundamentally of GRNH, and personally, I don't really care. I'm not going to go long in this sector because of the volatility and because of all the experience watching people holding the bag for years just waiting for these pops to show up, which are very cyclical in terms of seasonality, and watching the voting pop and then the New Year pop even greater than that. But the spring and summer months really are pretty weak in this sector, and I'm going to be trading it personally. Everybody has their own plays. Certainly some longs made big time money back in 2014. But anyway, let's get to the chart. So a bullish breakout last week, ending with consolidation, and then Friday the bulls showed up. And you know the bulls are showing up obviously because of the big green candlestick. Perfect, normal, healthy consolidation on the pullback. The bulls always want to see the bears see decreasing volume on a pullback, the lower wick showing the bulls buying the dip. And this is a little mini bull flag, which suggests continuation. And the day Friday with a higher low and higher high and an increase in green volume certainly showed strength. So my game plan heading into today was as soon as 825, the double top from last week, broke, I was in, and I was looking for more than 7 million shares traded today, and we got 8.7. So met all the criteria. I made my entry this morning. And closing very strong here. We're breaking out above the upper Bollinger Band. RSI is a little bit high, but we did just cool off. And tomorrow, volume is going to be very telling. If we see maybe 2-3 million shares traded in the first half an hour of tomorrow, we know this run is going to continue. And if we don't, and if we see a little bit of toppy action, we know that we are likely to see some consolidation, and there's the potential that it's normal and healthy bullish consolidation, just like we saw here last week. The weekly time frame is why I was interested in GRNH the most, and that is because we rejected from this 100-week moving average resistance the last 5 times we tested it, and we blew right through it last week, very clearly breaking the lower high pattern of the normal, healthy weekly consolidation longer term. So here's our lower high. And we did establish a bit of a double bottom base of support, and now we're breaking the lower high pattern to the upside. So it's all about this 200-week moving average resistance of 10.5. Close above that level this week, and it's extremely strong heading into next week. And we're looking at resistance of 11.79. So 10.5 and 11.79 are the next clear resistances. Of course, the high of today as well at 0.0952. I have not watched the marijuana penny stock sector tick for tick during day trading for quite some time. I've switched over to real stocks in terms of Apple, Facebook, options, and all that. But it looked perfect today for the bulls. Very nice, solid action. Lots of buying at the ask. Some nice bid support showed up, and steadily hitting higher lows and higher highs. So checking in on across the sector here just to see what's going on with everything else. You see MJNA, the bulls showed up. TWMJF. Bulls continuing to show up there. So clearly the bulls are still in this sector as we head into the rest of this week, and we'll be looking to see if this bullish action continues. Let's see what some other names are doing. Some of the old school names. CBIS saw weakness. Poor hemp bulls not seeing any follow through. Lots of weakness there. But GRNH looking great into tomorrow, and we'll see if the bulls are going to give us confidence to hold again overnight tomorrow. I'm personally swinging my position, but I'm very quick to lock in profit. Again, lots of experience watching how quickly gains can evaporate, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. And the fact that these gaps are filling on the way up does show confidence. Well, that's the wrong word, but it does give confidence to the bulls that this run can continue, because we know gaps are really nice targets for market makers, and if we're not forming them, that is a good sign. So all about volume. We'll see total volume last week, 51 million, we'll call it, and today 8 million. So if this were to keep up the next 4 days, we would see less volume than last week, which is not what the bulls want to see. The bulls want to see increasing volume. So again, if we see indications first thing tomorrow morning that the volume is going to be more than 8.7 million shares traded, I will be looking to hold on and continue to the upside. And if we don't, I will be looking to lock in profit and keeping an eye on potential entry on consolidation if it's normal and healthy on decreasing volume as we have seen the last consolidation. So that's my feedback, and again, this is all technically based. I don't know anything about the specifics of GRNH. Keeping an eye out for signs of dilution because I know that is rampant in the sector, but no sign of that today. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.